Alright gang, welcome back to our playthrough on Calm Lands and our 200 horsepower challenge. Last episode we were able to bale everything up and get all of that turned into silage. Now, the silage should be pretty close to being done if it's not done already. 98%, so 97, 98, around that. So probably by the time we get this to the store, they should be good to go. So that's what we're going to start with today, is we're going to jump in the tractor here. We're going to take these bales up to the store. We'll put a quick time lapse on that. Now, our grass is not ready to be mowed yet. I will probably take a look and see about getting some kind of a cultivator that allows create fields, because unfortunately, as I mentioned in the last episode, on console I don't have the ability to turn everything on to be able to be used to create fields. So I'm going to spend a little bit more money than everybody else just to accomplish this. So let's see if we can take this up there. Let's see if we can get these here without dropping them, which may be a difficult thing to do, actually. I think I'm going to go a little bit higher if I can, just because I'm going to have to use this as a backdrop for this top bale as much as I can here. I don't know if I'm fully on the ground here. I'm not. I'm sliding all over the place. So yeah, this isn't going to work, unfortunately. We'll have to come back and get these three bales later on. So we'll just take these up there now as it is. And we'll see how much money we make. Now, what's our price look like right now? It should be decent, because it should continue to go higher. I think like February or January is the highest. That's normally the highest for everything. Yeah, so 677 right now. The highest is 732. So yeah, I'm not worried about 50 bucks, you know, per 1,000 liters. Don't get me wrong, that's a decent chunk of change, but we need some funds so we can actually do something today. We've got $44,000, yes, but we have some things to buy, right? We've got to buy a cultivator or a plow of some sort. We've got to buy a drill, and then we've got to think about, you know, how are we going to get money to buy a harvester, right? We've got a lot of things to think about here, and not a whole lot of time to do it. So let's get this up to the shop. Let's see how much money we make. I'll put this on a time lapse. It's going to take us a while to get there. As you can see, they are very heavy. The tractor's having a hard time getting up the hill, and it's not a very big hill, and we've got a lot bigger of a hill to come to. So let's get there, and let's see where we're at. We're up here at the store, gang. There's still a few that have to flip over. They're at 99%, so it should flip over any minute. In the process, on the way up here, I did see that there is a Field Creator cultivator here for sale for 43% off, excuse me. But the problem is it's 180 horsepower. We do not have 180 horsepower. There's also a drill here, but that requires 280. So I don't think either one of them are going to work unless we get enough money where we can upgrade our tractor already, potentially. I don't know if that's really the smartest play, though. We really should be trying to get another field more than just upgrading the tractor, but we'll see. We'll see how much money we get out of this. Where do we have to go for the silage up here? I forget. We want to go to the highest one, so the annual dealer, which is back there in the corner. Okay. So I don't want to pull in there until all this silage is done. I want to get one lump sum for all the amount of bales we have on here. I know there's still 3 back at base, or back at our field, our home camp, but I would ideally like to do this all together. So we may have to wait a few seconds here. That gives us time to look in the store to see what else we could potentially do. 79% for a lot, but we could just speed up time, and maybe that's what I'll do, because this one's 97%, so it's going to take a little bit longer. We'll just speed up time. I don't really love doing that, but in the interest of saving some time here, we'll just speed up the time. Alright, that should be, yes, perfect. Alright, let's see how much money we get here, gang. I'm hoping for a nice big payday. I'm really, truly hoping for a big payday here. $72,000, and we still have 3 to go. I wanted to be over 100,000. We got over 100,000, and we still have 3 to sell. So, I'm very, very happy with that. Now, I believe that amount alone right there will get us to being able to buy another plot of land. I think we can easily buy one of the smaller ones and maybe even a bigger one. Let me just see here. 131, so not quite there. 178, that's too much. 118, so we could almost buy that one. But that's got a bunch of water running through it too. They all have water running through them. We can easily buy this one for 74,000. 91,000. So 74. So it gives us $40,000. That'd be 13. If we sell our tractor, 35, 45, 46%, 48. We need another tractor that has 180 horsepower. Let me look and see what we're looking at for 180 horsepower here. There's got to be one that's not too expensive, but can get us to that point. I mean, 180 horsepower is really the prime spot. This one can do it. I've used it before. I don't really like it. It has a little bit of like a glitch going on with it. I should just remove it altogether from ModHub, but I've kept it out there for now for whatever reason. We may have to go to the medium tractors. I think that medium Fiat tractor, I think, well, this one says it can get to 190 horsepower. No way. Yeah, 56,000, it can get there. Wow. Okay. So maybe that's what we do then. Doesn't mean we had to buy the quickie for it, but still, it's 49.5. That would get us there. And we really wouldn't be that far off of the amount that we said we wanted to do. And we could buy one of the other small plots of lands as well. And that would allow us to be able to buy this field creator. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to sell our tractor, gang. I know we literally just got this tractor 2 episodes ago. But that's the thing with these challenges. You gotta, you know, you gotta modify and adapt as things come your way. And this is, this seems like the smartest play for us right now. It really does. We should get a little bit more back because we'll, you know, fix it, repair it, repaint it. Alright, so let's buy this. Change color costs money? Yes, we're not going to change color. Then I'm not going to worry about the color if it costs us money. If it doesn't cost us money, then yeah, absolutely, we'll go to town on. Alright, so I got to find this tractor again. It was an older Massey Ferguson. Here it is. 190 horsepower. That's what we want. So under 200, that's the rules. Let's take a look at the tires here. I'm kind of a Michelin man. I also like Continentals, but I think we're going to stick with those. I'm not going to worry about wide tires right now. We can come back and do that later if we want to. We want the front loader. We have a quickie. It does cost money to change it, so we will just keep it as is. Do the rims cost money? Yep. So we're just going to keep it all as is. Then I don't need a license plate, so let's remove this. Alright, that's what we're buying, gang. 58,000. There it goes. So let's put our front loader back on. Well, actually, that's in the way, so we're going to have We're going to have to move this first. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to take both of these at the same time, which is a bit of a shame. Unless... I don't think it will. Unless I can actually... No, it's too high off the air. I'll say, unless I can, you know, back this up onto here, but there's no way we're going to be able to do that. So we're just going to drop that there for now. Line it up, see. Come on now. All right. So I think what we're going to do, actually, I think we're going to leave the trailer here for now. We've got that silage still back at camp we can use, or back at our farm that we can use. But we'll save it for right now. Let's get this going. Let's get a field kind of built out a little bit, and then we can come back here after that and get the trailer so we can sell those last 3 silage bales. And hopefully, those last 3 that we sell will make us a little bit more money. This is a nice big cultivator, though. This is going to be super useful as we continue on. We'll see you back at the farm. All right, we're pulling back up here to the farm, gang. Let's go ahead and get a track laid out. We're just going to probably follow the grass track as much as we can here and build ourselves our first plot of land. And then at that point, it's a matter of buying... Excuse me, the microphone. Buying ourselves another plot of land and then drilling this field that we're making right now. So, do the best I can to keep on the inside of this, because I know there was a few parts where it said that I didn't own that land there. I don't want that to happen with crop. We can always mow a little bit of the extra that we're not doing, but I don't want to get in a situation where it keeps telling us that we don't own this and we can't harvest our own crop that we planted. So far, I seem to be doing okay. I'm not by far in the lead at all, and I know this isn't really like a competition, but I always like trying to make things competitions. It's just more fun. I don't think I'm doing too bad considering I'm on console. Having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, you know you're going to have issues here. We knew that. We already knew this was going to be an issue because that hill is pretty daggone steep. And I believe this is a 2-wheel drive tractor. It has 190 horsepower, so you knew it was going to have issues going uphill no matter what we did. Now, we do have some trees over there. I think we can cut this tree line right here. There's only, I don't know, probably like maybe a handful to 10. Handful to 2 handfuls, but I believe we can cut those. And so that's some extra profit we can make when we are desperate and we need it. So let's go ahead and get this done, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright, gang, we've got ourselves our field complete. I apologize at the beginning there, you didn't get to see the first outline. I thought I had hit to record, and unfortunately it did not register that I hit record, so you missed a very, very brief amount, but you get the picture. Now, you may be asking, why'd you make such a weird shape down there at the bottom? Well, I've got a good reason for that. So, if you recall in the first episode, or the second episode even, I was talking about getting some kind of placeable to put, greenhouse, whatever it may be. That's where we're going to put it. That's kind of some of the flattest land that we currently own, and it's the closest to the water we're going to have, more than likely. So, I left it flat there on purpose. If we end up buying this field over here, we'll have a lot more flat land to use, but that's the reason that's there. So, let's go place this over here. We do now need to go get a drill and put something in. Ideally, it's something that is going to be ready quickly. Oh, hold on a second, I need a quick save. I thought I turned off allow fields, but maybe I didn't. Let me just double check it. There we go. So, the only thing left that we can do at this point is go get the drill, and then we need to sell those silage bales. But what I may end up doing at this point, we're getting pretty long of a video right here. At least for me, it's a pretty long video. We may end up just leaving those bales until the next episode, but we'll see. Regardless, we have to buy a drill of some sort. Now, when we get up here a little bit further, we're going to jump into the store and take a look at it. I know I've been doing a lot of just buying them off camera, but for this one, we'll just run through it quickly together. It shouldn't take too long. There's not many out there that are really going to be in our price range and our budget of power that we can utilize. So, where am I at? There we go. Cedars. Normally I use one of these Case or the John Deere, the 5100 and the 8350. They're pretty good. They're pretty long. I mean, they 3 meter width. 5.2 meter width. They only require 60 horsepower, so they're pretty good. That's probably what I end up using again. They're only $6,000. It's also cheap. There are other options we could do. If we wanted to go the planter route, we could go, a different path of like something like this flex planter, but I don't think we will, at least for now. I think we're going to stick with this, stick with our plan here of getting the Case or the John Deere. I'm impartial. I like both Case and John Deere, so we'll just go with the Case, I think. I don't need the dual rib. So we'll pick that up from the store. We also need to get some fertilizer and some seeds. Alright, 2 bags of each should be plenty. We will need to do lime eventually, but not yet. We should be fine on the lime for now. Turn right. Now, I think that amount right there is going to put us just past being able to afford the Plot 5, and it does. So, we probably won't even buy Plot 5 this episode. We'll probably wait until the next episode and buy Plot 5. But just kind of give you a heads up. I mean, that was my original goal here, but it's taken a lot longer to get that field drilled than I expected. That hill we have is immense, and it is very difficult for our tractor to pull that cultivator, because it requires 180 horsepower. We only have 190. We only have 2-wheel drive on this tractor, so it's having a little bit of a hard time, but it's okay. We'll get there. This should be a lot easier for it, pulling this drill. Shouldn't be an issue at all. So we'll fill it up, and then I don't think we'll do it this episode, but the next episode we'll probably come back, get our trailer, and then we'll probably load up those bags as well, whatever's left of them, if there is anything left, which there should be, I believe. I don't think they even fill up one bag. Yeah, 830 liters of fertilizer. I'm not sure how much seed there is, how much seed it holds. I would assume it's about the same. I just don't recall. Yeah, it's going to be the same. So we only needed really 1 bag of each, but it's always good to have a little extra, because we're going to use it anyway, so we might as well buy it. My controller has been having issues here lately, gang. I'm trying to go into cruise control, and it keeps dropping stuff. It doesn't like register, so I'm going to get a new controller. But anyway, I digress. Look, you can see our field from here. That's pretty cool. I'll see you back at the farm. We'll put a time lapse in. We'll get this drilled. We're probably going to put in sorghum. So I'm pretty sure sorghum is a pretty fast growing crop, and that's really what we need. This is what I'm talking about right here, gang. What I'm talking about. You won't even let me get into cruise control. But anyway, it's another issue that I have to deal with on the side. So we'll see you back at the farm. We'll go into a time lapse after that. We'll do our closing remarks, and we'll call the episode there. Alright, gang, that's pretty much the field done. It's a lot bigger of a field than you think it is after you actually get the seed in there, you get it drilled, you get the seed in, you take it back and look at it. It's a pretty decent sized field, gang. We should make a good chunk of money off of it as long as we're able to make the profit high. Now, we could get a roller right now to increase the yield, but I think we're going to have to wait on the roller until at least the next harvest on it, or the next drilling on this field. I could buy it now. I have plenty of money that I could buy one now. But again, I want to try to save that money to buy another plot of land, and that's just money that will eat up that ability to do so. So we will get one over time, but it will not be right now. So we're going to leave that episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you're new. It's free. Helps me out a ton. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my main channel, Zorch Entertainment. Just Zorch. Just search for Zorch. You'll see it. I do a lot of different playthroughs of different games and challenges and things like that that are not Farming Simulator on there. So all of that said, once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.